this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Ross on the return. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Now on 2nd and 13. Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10 is Counter. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Here we go on fourth down with Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. Andy Dalton looked good on that pass, but I'll tell you what, all time in his career against Pittsburgh, it has been a struggle. 3-12 as a starter against these Steelers. Just more evidence of their dominance over the years in the AFC North. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength to kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He's going to take a shot for the end. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game, as his guys continue to pour it on. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
Makes the score, Bengals 31, Steelers nothing.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
it's caught. inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here you go.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Bring it. Bring it.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
68.
The final act of the first half, Dalton. And it's caught. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game. I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful. And it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Both teams
I don't even know why I did on my line.
Here in quarter number 3.
Was
this field at the goal line?
I'm bombing with somebody right now. You can wait your turn. I'm playing, bro. You can see this looking like that's not finished looking, huh? It's 3-0.
Don, you want me, bro?
Don not talking to nobody.
Damn, you trying to
The
get back,
Pittsburgh
bro.
offense at the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they? And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap, his second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Dre Kirkpatrick, the cornerback, up to make the stop.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
It's 3-0, bro. Like, I don't know why I got the Browns. That shit got the Bengals. Stick to my squad. I'm not double team this nigga Juju. So go get crazy if you want.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, Let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
I knew he was going to do that late-ass hit.
It's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying
I can tell the way John Ross moving the ball.
That looked like a short
was coming out.
6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Dalton. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, he scored on the ground and through the air as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will extend this big lead. Fielded about a yard deep. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Connor. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Connor slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off. Show that bench release and go. 57 to Mike. Hey, Alpha. Here we go, D. Double. Rush in.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Like 5. 57 to Mike. Here we go.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Fuck no.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
He chewed the whole third.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
The commissioner Jimmy said 2 o'clock.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tackle on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
It's a foot race. 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, because he picked it up, and one last minute beat got blocked.
Big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's work done. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him. And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
No, I wish he got caught.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again.
Come on, man.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
What's Dick name? The fucking Seahawks are going to me. Oh, yeah.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
That's a good save. Give me that.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
And I said he was going to get that fucking field goal. Yeah, okay.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The donut continues.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again.
To be honest,
and they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they try to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
I ran over that hype as shit thinking about was going to Juju. Miss Juju, and he took the ball to the fullback. I took that shit.
So they throw the pick six. They get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Look, though. It looked like I just knew exactly where the ball was going.
25-yard
At the time, I fucked up missing my target because if he do the Juju, that would have been my ass.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Fullback, and I accidentally ran into the fullback and took it.
It's okay.
This 51 is shit, like. Nigga got shut out at home. I would never go. I swear, I wish I would go to an Eagles game and get shut out at home. I'm never going back. It's not, bro. And I need my bread back. I just get y'all niggas $5. I got shut out at home. I need my bread back. Damn, they roasting them in the chat.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided
He asked me to
affair.
stream before the game started. I told him my net was lagging. That's how corny he was. I straight to that stream. Bro, that's my line for everything. Well, when the nigga be like, throw stream up, I'm a lag. How you gonna argue that?
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
All right.
They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Again, a run will come. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard
I
there.
told you it was gonna happen.
I know the scouting report on
He
him
quit.
said he doesn't
Listen,
possess
I
the
told you
eye
20 minutes
discipline to
ago,
be an
I
elite
lag out.
linebacker, and what that
You
means
need to get streamed up
is
and
ability
I
to
lag.
read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down.
Bro, this man just got shut out at home. He going for any night. Why the game not telling you to put a punt up? I'm trying to return
Here's
this shit
Jordan
with John
Berry
Ross.
now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
I'll fuck around and take this shit back to the crib. Because I used to take these on. When niggas used to do these type of punts, they used to take this shit to the crib all the time. Where everybody's pinched inside near the damn punter? Yeah, okay, go ahead.
And he deserves
Everybody's
a
still blocking.
bronze
Nobody
leg
up the
as he
line.
gets this one away.
I was in what's going on.
So
Man,
a change of possession here
I think I'm
on
about
the
to run the ball
punt.
for these last 3
And
4 seconds.
possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I'm about to punch that shit down. He took some chew clock, please. Yeah, okay. I'm about to give you the ball back so you can chew clock.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Trying to get him to pick one
An
on
incomplete
that
pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
So Dalton now. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
The offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Oops.
So for the Bengals, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I straight in on a picture of the score. It's cool. I'm about to get the boot. I already know. The tough plays is always the ones that they don't record. Jesse Bates user interceptions for a touchdown, 100,000 rating, but a fucking negative rush by my running back gets a clip. Like, what the fuck? Why do they want to see that? 3-yard rush by Joe Mixon gets a clip, but my fucking 70-yard touchdown has no clip. I'm off the fucking crowd. Oh, he did it. Good day. I didn't even remember that play. I think William Jackson was on everything. William Jackson was on all that. Fumble recovery return. No score. You said you need to hurry up and make love.
In love the world.
Oh, listen, you freaky. AJ Green look big as shit this year. First play of the game. Why is my kick return for 35 yards on here, but my 75-yard rush touchdown ain't on here? Yeah, like, what the fuck? Should be hella backwards. Interception by Jamie Perry. I baited the fuck out that nigga. See, niggas gotta understand, this year the ball placement is a little different. So you be trying to run up to catch them picks and shit. You fucking right underneath that bitch. EJ Green would be the shit this year.
I can hear it from here. I can sit.
Honey, I dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, or deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't get up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need to lead some of these, I'm an animal. Keep the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote in the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, all this, they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. You black, wet, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, or deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve on the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down. Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go. You don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back. My bad when the check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window?